All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope Monday went well for you. It's time to get back to work. As always, you guys know how we roll here. Looking forward to October. I'm super excited. The farm is coming back. Price action is looking better, looking healthier. Who is ready to completely take over this month? If you are, press a W in the chat. Let's get some hype going. Let's see what we have in the building, man. Great to have you here. Feels good. Feels good. I'm ready. I am ready. Let's go. Beautiful. Got my magic tea. Got you guys. I got the charts. I got some money to play with. Let's make it happen, man. All right. Let's see what we have in the building here. G or JC Visser. Wat hebben we niveau? Vicky. Martel. Rodri. Yes, sir. Brad, Morton, Boris, Kyle, Ricky, Azul. New funded. Let's pass it this month. Let's go. Let's do it, man. Gonna be a good month. Russell, Anna, Ruff, Romo, Bilyamin. Yes, sir. Zach. Don't forget the magic mug. Yes. Amazing fan, amazing. All right. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. We're going to go over the charts here. It's going to be a big week. You guys know what's happening this week. We have some very important news. As always, we have some news later today as well, but the NFP is coming this week. Hope you guys are ready for the NFP as well. It's going to be an interesting one. This could be like a nice pivot. All right. A nice pivot in the market after this weekend. So let's say this whole week is a build up towards a pivot, potentially on a Friday, to give us a little bit more clarity and then like a new and nice direction here. So overall, looking interesting. Let's dive into the charts here. All right. By the way, thank you guys so much for the effort and everything that you guys are doing here. You guys are absolutely connecting. I've never seen you guys connecting, being disconnected so far in our community as well, helping each other out, and constantly look at the daily elite biases and stuff what you guys are sharing on a day-to-day basis here. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Abi Kush, man, thank you so much. Gratis Blaze, Stove, Ivy, Skinny D. You guys are working so hard. So I really do appreciate it. This week or in the next 2 weeks, we're going to be completely closed with the V3. You guys already know it right now. We talked about this before. We will reopen later on. The date is uncertain. We have no date or no idea yet when we're going to reopen, but we're going to close in the short term. We are building a completely new format. You guys have no idea what's coming. It is truly time to level up. To level up with YouTube, to level up within our Discord, and to just show a side of me that you guys have not seen before. Okay, especially where I personally made the most money doing exactly this. So I'm extremely excited to share this with you guys. I think it's time. I think it's ready, or I think we're ready for the next step. I think you guys are ready for the next step as well. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I've seen you guys grow. I've seen you guys sharing your setups, helping each other out here. We're just leveling up here. Nothing else I can say here. So if you guys are leveling up, I have to level up. Okay, that's how the game works. So for that particular reason, we have 2 more weeks left. If you're interested, you can go to your V3 access if you don't have it yet. You probably have it already, I think. If not, you know where to find us right here. Okay, in our Discord. So yeah, talking about a couple of charts, Euro Japanese yen I want to talk about today. I'm gonna actually looking for an entry very soon, and I'll explain exactly why in depth. So this is going to be an explanation why and what the reason is why I'm going to enter in this session, in this stream today on the euro against the yen. That's a very important one here. We will talk about, of course, gold here. Who expected gold to drop this much here? Okay. We did our macro analysis. We said gold is going to come down. Everyone's like, no. Gold's going to go up from here. Gold's going to go to the moon. I mean, that's not how it usually works. Based upon previous data, it is a probability game. So we don't have a magic ball here. But price came down. Price came down heavily, aggressively. Came down to fill up that gap here to the downside here. We're now back at exactly, this range right here. We're now back at the lows. So, man, especially when you see something like this happening, people were like, yeah, but this is a falling wedge. It has to break out to the upside. And I mean, I get it. And it tends to break out to the upside here. Falling wedges are usually bullish, and usually you tend to see a breakout here. But remember when we had that daily closure when the CPI came out, and we had that daily closure right here, and we had that pivot closure outside or back in the inside of that range after tapping into this area of supply here, which was also automatically the value area low, or the point of control, sorry, of that initial internal range that you've seen here. That daily closure was a major sign that there was not enough strength to actually break out, close above, and continue up here. So we fell back into the range, and from there on, yeah, we simply broke down. Like we said here, what the next step is, though, it's gonna get very interesting now, to be honest, is that this is usually where we have to see some sort of bounce around this level here. Okay, the lowest we got was 1815, which is pretty low to me. I was personally thinking about the 1809, 1808 for a reaction here. I do think the dollar is going to flip also, pivot quite soon here as well. We will talk about this a little bit later. We have to zoom out for that, significantly. So around the daily, we have to I have to show you something on the daily here. It will start making more sense. We're looking at an important high. We still have a gap above here. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I do believe that we are at the verge of a short-term pullback for gold here. Okay, and we will probably see a reaction shortly, and we're gonna play the reaction as well here. But yeah, let me go back to the euro against the yen here, because I actually dropped a not a signal, but I dropped a scenario here. A couple different scenarios we could look for, either a 15-30 minute closure above the previous internal high, or an higher high after break of structure followed by a lower time frame area of demand after the structure is broken. So I'm still looking at a setup here. Let me explain real quick why I'm looking at an entry for the euro. So number one, I've seen this happening with the yen now so many times before. Okay, it's the same structure. It is the same constant flow. The way it breaks out of nowhere. So what it tend to do is it start to break the lows, looking extremely bearish, and then at some point it leaves that buy side liquidity here and that gap here. Okay, and what the yen then tends to do is the yen tends to then shoot up in a W formation. So not a W but a higher low formation. So in this case you see that what we've seen here is that we took out the lows, we then broke out and we created an internal higher low. We held in this demand here, okay, so the demand held strong. We bounced from that demand, okay. We then took out these highs, we filled up that gap, and then you come towards this high. And that's an important high I'm interested in, okay. And the reason why is because this high right here is also a nice expansion, exactly like we've seen before. So for example, we broke the lows, we took out the buy side, we came to this range, we got rejected, and we start to come down back towards the lows. Did not create enough demand here to held, and then created a lower low again and started to come down. So we're seeing something similar happening again. So based upon that, I'm interested in looking at this high right here. Okay, we have this high right now. We tapped into this 4-hour supply already. We had like a pretty good reaction overall. We still came up a second time, which is completely fine. So what I want to see here is I want to look at the bigger range in general. And the bigger range is showing me some information. Okay, the volume profile is right here. The fixed volume profile measures the volume in the range. Whenever there is more volume in a specific area, you could assume that could be a point of interest. Could be an area where you could look from. So, let's just see what we have here. That's the point of control right there. And we tapped into the point of control with that initial level before we started to come down. Now we're back at that same range. So if you look here, you wanted to reject around this area, okay? And we came up aggressively to take out these initial highs to fill up that fair value gap here, or that imbalance, you could say. Now you're coming back, and now we're going to take this to the lower time frame, okay? And what do we see here? Go back to the 3-minute or 2-minute, or whatever the case may be, the 10-minute, whenever you think, okay, this is a nice reaction. It does not really matter. It's about the structure itself. So you come down, you come up, and you start getting rejected, and now you start to push down here. Okay, so for that particular reason, I do believe that if we start coming down here, then the euro against the yen is interesting. And the reason why the euro against the yen is interesting here is the following reason. So look at this range for the euro against the yen here. If you take this to the 3-hour, then we have this area of demand. We held here multiple times so far, and we're practically in this range right here. Okay, and we're now at the bottom of that range. And the bottom range is interesting because I do find this an interesting reaction here. We're now at the bottom of that initial range right there. And the reason why I find this an interesting one is because usually it tends to happen a lot is that the yen gets rejected now. It's starting to lose strength in the or during the New York session. The New York will open up and the yen will start falling again. And then the euro, will hold here. And the reason why I found the euro interesting is because if you look at this range, we're at the bottom of that initial range. It's one layer. We still have a bunch of liquidity above that we have not taken out. Okay, so it's not that we had a massive expansion and then a pullback. No, it left that liquidity there, potentially, in my opinion, to come back eventually back towards the highs right here. This is something that I'm interested in. So what could happen, in my opinion, is that you come up here you come up and you start pushing further down and you start coming down here. Lorenzo, fix the chart. Okay, here we go. You could see the back end. This is the euro against the yen. Very important. So this is something I'm interested in. This is something that I actually want to see. And that is that you take out that liquidity at the bottom of that range. So I'm looking for entries at the lower time frame right now for the euro against the yen, especially when the yen gets rejected and comes down here. And then the last chart I want to look at to confirm that trade is the euro index. Okay, the euro index represents the strength of the euro. The Japanese yen basket represents the strength of the yen. So if you look at all the three charts here, you could kind of make a pretty accurate, decision here, getting the probability in your favor. It is always a probability. That's how the game works. There's no certainty, but we're trying to gain an edge, right? And that's what we're doing here. So initially, I see decent reaction here overall for the euro. I would love to see a little bit more strength. I would love to see a stronger expansion, but overall, I kind of like what I see here. Okay, I kind of like what I see here. And also another reason for that is if you zoom out, then you have this range right here. So you are at a 12-hour low for the euro against the for the euro index itself. Sorry. Okay, so the euro index had this low right here on the 12-hour. That low created a higher high. It took out this high right here. Is now back at the lows. Okay, it tapped into that zone, reacted. Now we're back at that low. We're waiting for some volume to come in for another reaction. So, euro index being in support, that's one layer. The Japanese yen being at that 4-hour high. We have seen this many times when people think, oh, the yen is going to explode. And then it flips again. I've seen it so many times right now. Okay, I expect something to happen in that manner. So 1 + 1 is 2, right? The euro in support on the higher time frame, the Japanese yen on the 4-hour being in an area of supply, which is an interesting point of interest. Combine that with a nice range, being at the bottom of a range. What I want to do is I want to trade it actually from the bottom of the range back to the top of the range, if not back to the highs right here to fill up that gap and to take out the highs before continuing back down again and look for potential further continuation. So if you zoom into the lower time frame for the euro against the yen here, this is the 3-hour. Let's go to the 15-minute. This is what I like to see. So we have this consolidation here. We have that expansion. And now we're seeing that pullback. I want to hold above this zone. And I want to look for buys around this range to look for the continuation to the upside right here. Stop loss either aggressively below. Yeah, probably something like that. And then looking for the continuation, further to the upside here. So if you take this to the 5-minute, the 15-minute first, this high is also taken out right here, right? It's an important high to be taken out, so that's a good sign. If you take this to the lower time frame, okay, people say, yeah, there are equal lows below. Well, actually, I don't think so. If you look here, then you could see that we swiped the lows right here. We swiped these lows right here. We took out these lows right here, and now we're pushing up aggressively. So you see that we swiped the equal lows, we took them out, and then we had an aggressive move to the upside right here. So I like that. I like that reaction so far. So for that particular reason, I do believe that if we come down, there are two scenarios we can look at. Number one is we can literally enter on a 15-minute. And we look for, some, zone like this. You place your entry there, stop loss below it. That's one layer. Another layer is you go to the 5-minute. You use this range internally. We're going to wait for the reaction either here in the value area high or the point of control. And then we look for an entry, stop loss below the lows here. Okay. I think that this is an interesting scenario I'm interested in. Hope that makes sense for you guys. So euro against the yen, bottom range, conclusion, bottom range, holding support here, bunch of liquidity above here. I want to test this high right here eventually. For there on, we can talk about potential shorts, potential continuation to the downside. From a yen's perspective, one more time, we are in that 4-hour area of resistance right now, that area of supply right here. Point of control of a bigger range. We're trading below it. We're pushing out to take out, manipulate the highs to then come down again. The reaction is already pretty decent. Okay. Euro, 12-hour low. create a higher high, back at support. Also looking for a nice reaction here to the upside here. Okay, these are the scenarios. These are the confluence that I'm trying to add into towards a particular trade like this. Okay, so for the particular reason, I like it. I like it. Okay, something like this is what I'm looking for. I do think that we have a lot of potential. And I do think that if we start here and we look for entries right now on the 50-minute or 5-minute around here, we can take it at least to the highs here, if not higher, from there onwards. Okay, if you can take it to the highs here, fantastic. If you come up higher, which is a likely scenario in my opinion, then even better. But obviously, you know, we should take this high very serious. The good thing about it though is that this high right here failed to break this low. Okay, so if that's the case and we don't break that low here, then this is a weaker high. Therefore, I do have more trust in that continuation aspect for the euro against the yen here, coming back towards the highs right here and looking for the continuation to the upside from there on. So on the 50-minute or 5-minute, look for entries right now. To the upside, I think we have some potential. And yeah, I might enter shortly, to be honest, to look for potential long scenarios right here for the euro against the yen. Okay, that's one scenario. Then we have gold. Let's get back into gold here for a second. As of now, we are claiming back some territory. It's not. I'm not super excited yet for a reversal at this particular moment for gold. If you look here on the daily though, we are holding nicely into this area, into this low. Okay, if you look here at the 12-hour, you see that clearly we came into this low, and it's actually really tiny low here. Particularly this one. Okay, let's use this one right here. This is on the 12-hour, so it's an important zone. And yeah, you can see that you tapped into it perfectly. We reacted from it. We took out already some of these highs right here. I want to keep it on the 15-minute. And what I find interesting for gold here is that if you look right now, we're starting to build up some buy side as well, which is good. Overall, we tapped into this particular range, and it seems that we're looking for a continuation here. The dollar will help us confirm that. So the dollar right now on the 15-minute, yeah, is indeed starting to slow down. It's now back at these highs on the 5-minute right here. Okay, and it's now trying to push down a little bit. I think the open is going to help us with gold right here a little bit more after. A little bit more. In that sense. I think we could push down a little bit further for gold. I think we could come back down towards the lows here before, you know, looking for continuation. I think we're going to use the book map for that one. Okay. All that makes sense in regards to the euro against the yen. Make sure you guys smash up that like button here. Okay. If you're new, welcome. Hit your notification bell, subscribe, and join our beautiful Discord here. And let's get the party started. What do you guys think? Could be good. Could be good. Roddy says solid analysis between the euro against the yen. Yeah. So I'm looking at the euro against yen, and indeed, for that particular reason here, we have gold. Obviously, we need to wait for more confirmation for gold here. I think that gold is ready to come down a little bit more before we're making that move to the upside here. You know, we're looking at lows. We're looking back. We got rejected quite strongly here. We see this candle where you tapped into this high. And yeah, give us a little bit more confirmation for gold here right now. Okay. Before making any radical decisions here. Yeah. What's up, Lorenzo, from your home country? Love from your home country. Love it, bro. Thank you. Shout out to my Dutchies right here. Ron, my man, how are you doing well? Hope you're doing well, my man. Good to see you as well. Good to see you, brother. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on this one, and the reason why is because we're so close towards some nice expansion here. And yeah, I just like what I see. I just like what I see. Even if you look here on the hourly, we nicely came into this zone, and we're looking for further continuation here. I think that there is a chance that we could come up here, and we could come up towards these levels. So for that particular reason, we have a 30-minute closure. We just had our 30-minute closure. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it to the lower time frame. Look for entries right here. Yeah, I love it. This is the, let me draw the Fibonacci real quick. Swing low to swing high, 50%. Nice reaction so far. GJ is better. Okay, let me look at GJ. The thing about GJ is that, okay, yeah, we're in that low. We have the gap. I think the euro against yen is a little bit more, it's a little more based in regards to the support right here. In regards to the structure itself, that gap here, I think that GJ itself is already running down a little bit more. If you look here on the 3 hour, okay, same as on the euro, Japanese yen here, we actually have been, you know, pushing in a pretty downwards momentum right here. We have been taking out the lows, indeed, that's true. But at the same time, we have created a lower low as well here for GJ right now. And yeah, we still have that gap below right there. I think the euro is maybe, you know, in regards to the volume, a little bit less. But I think that this is a pretty reasonable setup in general here to look at. So number one, yeah, GJ swapped that liquidity. I saw that one. What I like about the euro against yen is that it aligns really well with the euro index, the yen basket, and the euro against yen chart. So there is a synchronization right here. Okay. The confluences are, in my opinion, a little bit better for the euro against yen here, in regards to the total picture. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, for gold, there is one level I want to look at for gold, and that's the 1827 in case we flip bullish. Okay, the 1828. That's one layer to look at. That's practically just this high, breaking this high right here. And the reason why is because then you flip that daily candle bullish here. If we flip that candle bullish, we could look for potential continuation if that aligns with the dollar. So for that particular reason, for gold, we have kind of a little bit different approach. I do think that it's nice for gold that, you know, we're holding now. But I think that daily flip could help us with that decision making, you know, zooming out a little bit further. If the dollar aligns here, and it's actually indeed getting rejected at this particular high. Okay, so for gold, I'm gonna set an alert right there in case something happens. Yeah, I love it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Is the end getting rejected? Looks like we're facing difficulties to break already. Yeah, if you look on the 2 minute, we came up. We tapped into that zone indeed, and this is exactly what we wanted to see. So get ready for a long soon. Doesn't really matter when I enter here. I'm gonna put my stop loss quite wide here. I'm gonna risk the usual around $3,000, taking it to the highs. Yeah, I love it. 4 hour low. Okay. I hope that all the confluences, you know, that you understand all the confluence. If you haven't seen this one yet and you're just tuning in, make sure you go a little bit back. We talked quite long about the euro against the yen and the reason for an entry. And in my opinion, the confluence are aligning quite well right now at the moment here. I like this high. I like this high for the euro, for the yen as well. I like that initial range. And yeah, the euro is in the higher time frame support. The euro index itself, one more time. Let's go there. Let's see how we react right now. I love it. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Great reaction from the euro. Euro is reacting quite well here. Either enter on the breakout and then just stop loss below the low and then target the highs. If not, go to the 3 hour and then go for that liquidity that's built up here, has not been taken out yet, and target that imbalance above and go for that trade. And it's a typical range trade where you enter on the bottom of that range, but you enter not at the bottom. You enter on the initial internal break of that range, still at the bottom of that range, to target at least the top of that range, if not higher, based upon the metrics we see right here, and the yen. Okay, right there. So yeah, I love how the euro is holding in this initial zone as well. Yeah. Okay. Okay, gonna enter shortly. See if I can zoom in for you guys a little bit. There we go. Kyle says, got my V3 membership. The amount of information available is insane. Best $97 ever spent. Let's go. Let's go. Equal lows don't bother you. No equal lows right there. Right, like I said already. Unless it's... Which ones do you mean? The ones right here. Yeah, so if you have a pullback here, okay, internal pullback, maybe. But if we break outside of that range, we close here. Yeah, then I think that we have definitely a lot of chance of continuation. Okay. If you talk about these lows right here, these are taken out. Jay says EJ has broken structure, which means a change of character and pull back into the retracement zone, multiple confluence from upside. So that's one layer. Bottom of a range, second layer, liquidity on the upside, massively built up on, is the third layer. The yen basket getting rejected right now at this particular high after coming down, which is a usual yen move. I've seen it happen so many times before. Okay, where it shoots up and it comes up and it gets rejected and it starts flipping. Fourth layer, Euro index, higher time frame support, fifth layer. So many layers coming together here, okay? In this case for that particular reason, it is a probability. Just looking at all these confluences there. Are we looking at gold today? Yes, we already did. We already did. Sometimes there are some nicer opportunities elsewhere. So in this case, I want to get this over with. And then, yeah, let's see. For gold right now, I want to wait for either a bullish flip on a daily. So I've set my daily, I've set my, my alert there. Or a rejection right at that high. Very similar reaction here. Okay. So you get rejected here, you take out the highs, you get rejected, and you start coming down. So there are two scenarios for gold. So far, are you guys ready for Q4? All right, this is where we will capitalize. All right, Q4, Q1 in the last 3 years has been incredible. Usually it has a little bit of a slow start, but then November is absolutely nuts. November is absolutely nuts. Mid-October all the way up to the end of November, nuts. Okay. Then, of course, a little break around Christmas. You guys know it, mid-December and so on and so on. No, markets practically are doing nothing, closed and so on. Everyone takes a break. And then we have January, mid-January onwards, all the way up until, you know, the end of March, which is usually amazing. Okay. In your personal trades, do you prefer scalping or day trading? I prefer day trading. Scalping, it does not really matter. Depends on my mood. The most money, to be honest, definitely the most money I made came from swing trading. The funny thing is, that's kind of ironic, right? So we tend to think that, oh, day trading is more trades, so more money or more trades means or equals more money. That's simply, out of my experience, not the case. The reason why I do it, day trading, is just simply for the cash flow, right? So you generate some cash flow, you know, you invest that cash flow, whatever the case may be, or use it for your expenses or whatever is necessary. That's practically what I tend to do it for. Buy crypto, whatever. Swing trading are like trades that I like to really build up, and this is exactly the focus also in Q4, Q1, is where you see these major pivots happening, where you can really take advantage if you pay attention. If you pay attention, okay. Stock market is one example. You know, the Nasdaq, the Dow Jones, the S&P. It's another example. You know, what do you guys like to do a lot? Do you guys like to scalp? Do you guys like to day trade, to swing trade? What do you guys like here? Is it a combination of both? Lorenzo, is 3% monthly reasonable? Yes. It's great. Hey, bro, money is money. Profits are profits, bro. Profits are profits. Okay? Profits are profits. Yes, that's how I see it. Okay? If you can make profits and you can make 3% a month, congratulations. You make more than the average person, right? So I think that's incredible. Second thing, one account for swing, one account for day trading. Perfect, bro. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I think that that we have been focused so much on scalping and day trading, is that you know, we can get stuck in that mindset, you know, of scalping and day trading. Whereas, you know, sometimes all it requires is a good entry as a sniper, like that's a shotgun. Sorry, a sniper. You know. Actually looking for that entry, and your patience is killing you, but once you're in, and you can ride it all the way up. And the most beautiful part about these type of entries is that you can scale up your position. You can scale up your position. So my goal here is to lead you into that part as well, and to start introducing you to that segment. And I do believe that you can really nail it, really crush it. Okay. It requires patience. It's a combination of everything, right? It's a combination of swing and day trading, or swing and scalp. But you know, for example, swing trading around, let's say, yeah, whatever, August or September, right? But right now with Q4 coming up and Q1, I mean, that could be a major takeover for you as well. Okay. Guys, don't you look for an entry on the lower time frame for EJ? I mean, we could. Okay. I mean, it's up to you. It's completely up to you here. Okay. There are some potential scenarios for the lower time frame. But yeah, then I want to see it coming down a little bit lower towards that range. I want to see it coming down a bit lower. Okay. There are multiple scenarios. The reason why I'm zooming out is just to clear out some noise for you, so you see exactly what I'm looking at. But you know, entries could be on the lower time frame. Okay. I just joined. What's happening? Please see you drawn the setup on EJ. I will go back a little bit, bro, and just analyze, come back to the live again. Because it took like 20 minutes to explain you know, all the confluences right here. Scalp is more done in swing trading. You need like a larger account. What you think? So that's a what's the word I'm looking for? That English word I'm looking for. That's a myth, bro. Okay, scalping is more done in swing trading because you need a larger account. Let me tell you why this is completely a misconception, a myth. Okay, I'm telling you. Imagine this. You are extremely patient. You wait for that perfect entry. You let your entry run. You risk your regular 1 or 2 or 3%, whatever the case may be. You can risk a little bit more, maybe, you know, 3% instead of 1%, right? Whatever. You get your perfect entry. You're in position. You're done. You're up 200 pips, and from there on, you're in a fantastic position. Everything made sense from the higher to lower time frame. You nailed it, and you take it all the way back down here. Okay. I can almost guarantee you that will outperform your scalping setups. Okay. I know guys that have been, you know, that took one swing trade and made more money than they made in 50 scalping trades. Win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, 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 lose, win, lose, and then constantly building. Yet, that one trade outperformed most of their scalping setup. So, a complete myth that you can only make a lot of money with swing trading when you have a big account. Because you can do this on multiple pairs, on multiple instruments, okay? You don't have to stick with one instrument. You can do this on multiple instruments at the same time. Yes, it requires a lot of patience. I agree. If gold breaks the 1800, do you think there's a possibility of 1680? So yeah, if you look at gold, it is crazy. We talked about it. We did our analysis on it, and it's perfect. It's picture perfect right here. We are now at the lows here. I did say though, this is where I could go in the wrong, where my analysis could not be, you know, 100% perfect. Is if we come down and break this lows here. If we fall below the 1800s. Because if that's the case, yeah, then we have to seriously start to consider the, you know, the 1765. And that's where it gets very, very interesting. Okay. So, yeah, my initial reaction was, you know, lower, higher high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, filling up the gap back towards this range right here. Start consolidating, and then look for that continuation up to start taking out that liquidity was been building, that we have been building above here. That was my bias, or my initial analysis, or my projection for gold when we were right there at the top. But that means that we have to hold here. Otherwise, even my analysis is invalidated, because I didn't expect price to come lower than the 1800s. Okay, so we have to see. We have to see, but it could be that you know, we come back towards the 1765 if you do break below. Yeah, and then it gets very interesting from there. Very interesting. Okay, then we get back towards the yeah, you could say the 70.5. So yeah, I personally expect some sort of reaction here. Will we break above and continue up from there? Let's see. Because if we close above it, then we flip the daily candle bullish, and then yeah, we could see some continuation. That's definitely what I'm aiming for. What I also like on the 30-minute is that we bounce from this zone, and if you then break out and you flip bullish, yeah, then you know where to put your stop loss, and that's right below that zone. So it is interesting. It is interesting, and we have practically not much happening here until the you know, the 1850. So for that particular reason, I think that yeah, gold is interesting if you break above here. So alert is set at 1829. So that means the daily flip plus long potential. For gold. Okay. Okay, fam, let's get these likes up right now. We have 800 people watching. We have 260 likes. I know you're laying in your bed right now, or you're behind your computer and you're like, ah, it's so difficult. But, you know, let's just help each other out here. Value exchange right there. You help me out, I'll help you out. We're in it together. Boom. 1 + 1 is 2. And then hopefully we get some volume. We actually enter as well right here. Okay. Let's go. Nothing like making money from my bed. I agree. I agree. I agree. Damon, what's up, brother? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. What's your swing trading time frame? Daily. Daily. Daily closures, daily. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of swing trading later. We're gonna share a lot of setups later. You guys will see what's coming here. Yeah, I would love to tell more, but I can't. NDA. Okay. Lorenzo, where did you get the inspiration from to do live stream trading? To be honest, my inspiration came from so that's actually a very good question. It was super random, bro. Super random. I had zero intention of building a community of whatever. Nothing. I was like, you know what? It's kind of fun. Let's see what's happening here. My initial thought process was that I could actually communicate with some people and that it was just, you know, fun to see what the response was. And at the same time, I was like, you know what? You know, it's kind of an accountability thing as well, right? Because if people are watching you, you can't fuck up, right? You cannot make, well, you can. I still make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Like, there's no doubt about that. But the idea behind, you know, the live stream was that, okay, people watching, I show what I do, like I have to follow my rules, and it helped tremendously. I can guarantee you that here. Okay. After that, it started to go, and it started to grow out of nowhere. And it was very unexpected from my side. And yeah, then at some point I got a message from a guy. He said, like, you know, there was something like wrong in his life and he had a very hard time, a very difficult time. And then he sent me a message and he said, bro, like, you're absolutely changed my life. I got these and these results right here. I made this and this much money. I started to see it all clear right now. I almost wanted to give up. I was really ready to myself, like really bad stuff. And then I was like, wow, okay. It's no longer about me having fun, accountability, trading. No, it's much bigger than that. It's much bigger than that. If I can change like one guy's life, you know, and it's not always from making money trading. No, it's about the energy. It's about the opportunity. It's about the potential that you can do the same thing as me do. I'm nothing special. You can do the exact same thing. It's much bigger than that. So that's where I was like, you know what? We might have something here. Let's start a community. Let's build a Discord out. Let's see who comes here. I think in the first day, or the first 2 days, we had 500 people in Discord. Yeah, and I couldn't believe it. So that's how it went, man. That's how it went. And from there on, you know, the responsibility started to grow. And yeah, from one thing, another thing came, right? It's all love, though. It's all love. And, you know, you see me winning, you see me losing, you know. There are a couple things that you don't see, right? In regards to how much money I make. I manage multiple accounts. You know, I have made much more money on the side. But I slowly want to start sharing more than just simply the, you know, the scalping setups and so on and so on here. But, you know, we have to start somewhere. We have to start somewhere. Trust me, it's much better than sitting on the beach. Laying on the beach is fun for maybe a couple of weeks. of months. You get extremely bored. You need a mission, you need a purpose in your life. And there is nothing more fulfilling than doing what you're doing already and helping others. I can by far guarantee you that as long as you stay consistent and you know you're patient with your entries, you're not rushing into it, and you track your trades, that it's almost a guarantee that you will succeed. Out of my experience, it's not an IQ thing. Okay, I can guarantee you that it's not an IQ thing. Okay. It's about you being in control of yourself and your own emotions and the way you anticipate and you know, deal with losses, right? It's very difficult, and the reason why it's difficult is because you know, when you're on school and you go to study and you're doing your exams, it is very straightforward, right? You are not allowed to make mistakes. So you grow up your whole life learning how not to make mistakes, how to avoid making mistakes. And we see it in the chat whenever we lose a trade. Oh yeah, you made a mistake. Oh yeah, what was the mistake you made here? Right? Automatically we tend to go into the fact that you made a mistake or I made a mistake, and we do make mistakes. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes that's just how the game works here. So when you're thinking about mistakes, okay, try to make mistakes. Try to purposefully make mistakes and see how it goes for you. Okay? People have a really hard time with making mistakes because they're programmed not to make any mistakes throughout their practically their whole life. Starts out from a baby, right? You can't do this, you can't do that. You know? No experimenting whatsoever. It's time to reprogram your mind. Start making mistakes here, and you know, like Dexter said perfectly, the winners are the best losers. The worst thing on streaming on YouTube is that you tell us what you're telling us, and in a 5-minute, a guy will appear and blame you for making mistakes. Yeah, that's how the game works. You need to have balls of steel here, okay? You need to have balls of steel. Okay, gold, let's go. Show us some volume. Dollar. Do what you're good at. And that is to not pump. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. We have to see. Gold is holding up strong, though. We have to acknowledge that. Gold is holding up reasonable. The yen. Still the same boat here. Still the same boat. Yeah, I'm thinking about what my biggest mistake was over time here, so I can help you out as well. So you don't have to do the same thing. Thinking, what was the biggest mistake? There are actually a lot of them. But I think the biggest one was... And that's actually the most important one, I think, personally. Is that I I just didn't really care. Truly. All right? I just, to be really honest, for a long period of time, I really didn't care. Okay? And what do I mean with I didn't really care? Well, imagine this. I was tired, and I was like, you know what? Let me trade today. I'm going to trade today. Yes, excited to trade. So I'm sitting behind my computer, you know, tired like a loser. I start looking at the chart, and I'm like scrolling through all these charts right here. I'm like looking at the euro against the yen, and then I'm looking at GJ right here. And okay, no, nothing on GJ. Let's see the Australian dollar. There we go. Oh yeah, 5 minutes. Oh, bullish. Enter. Yeah, it's gonna go. Yeah, okay, up, boom, done. And within 3 minutes, I'm in some random position without truly considering, not looking at all the confluences. Even that I know I should maybe look at the dollar index. I should maybe look at the Australian dollar basket. I maybe should look at, you know, the higher time frame first before making a decision here. But no, I wanted to trade because I did not really care. I didn't really care enough. I just entered because I wanted to enter. Okay? It were these dopamine receptors in my brain that said, Lorenzo, you need some dopamine right now. You need to enter a trade. You need to feel the adrenaline. If you know what I'm talking about here, press a 1 in the chat. Be honest with me. Press a 1 in the chat. Make sure that you don't do these things, okay? It's a true killer. It's absolutely it's setting you up for self-destruction. Trust me. Okay? Self-destruction. Even worse, you're on your phone. Okay? You do this on your phone. It's even worse. Okay? You're not sitting behind your computer. Organized, desk, whatever the case may be. You know? Clean. You're ready. You're feeling good. You eat. You're full of energy. You slept well. No, on your phone in your bed. And you're looking on your screen and you're like, oh yeah, it's gonna go up right now. You open your MetaTrader and you're executing like a loser. Okay? If you just have a phone, no problem. But do the same thing. Be patient. And trust me guys, I've done this over and over and over and over again until I was so tired of myself that I was like, you know what? Do I really want to take care of my family, or do I just want to be a loser right now? Okay. Yeah, gold is holding up nicely. The dollar is still pushing. Gold is holding up so far. I like that. Okay. We have the daily looking like the demand is stepping in. If we see a bullish flip here on the daily and we hold nicely in the zone, then we have a really nice position. We have a nice entry and we have a nice stop loss. And then our target is going to be up, you know, definitely. Looking for more upside potential here. Okay. The yen is definitely doing exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, let me look at some other yen pairs right now. You guys have been talking about that, so let's see. Yeah, overall coming down as well still. Okay, yeah, holding here. Strong expansion. 15 minute. Okay, I like that. New Zealand dollar. Okay, that's one layer. 181.2. Yeah, 181.2 here. Okay, so need to create a higher high. That's it. We need to create a higher high for the euro and for GJ. Euro against yen is holding up very nicely as well. Chances have anyone ever been in the stage where you have a good profitable strategy, but by the time you get to a winning trade, you have lost the same amount from trades that are not in your strategy? Yeah. So that you have a strategy, but then you don't apply your strategy. Eventually, you start still using a different strategy. And that's very tempting. It is very tempting. I get that. I get that completely. What did you do to overcome this careless state? So what I did was, you know, actually, you want the cool answer or you want the honest answer? The honest answer would be, I really need to make it happen for my family, for the people around me. I really needed to make it happen, because if I didn't, then I would be in big trouble. That's the conclusion. I'll be in big trouble. So I had to make it happen. And either, you know, I could take full responsibility and actually start being focused, or I could be careless and just play that same old stupid game where I didn't really care when trading or executing a position. I didn't take it really serious enough. And I expected for myself to suddenly magically be profitable and, you know, not be successful. So, you know, partially, I think that's what makes like a real man. Like, I cannot speak for a woman because I am not a woman. I'm a man. And I think that, you know, the moment you become responsible for people around you, so no longer for yourself, playing around, no, for people around you, you're actually responsible. People are actually counting on you. Something happens in your brain. It's like a switch where you're like, okay, I have a girlfriend, or I have a son now, or I have my mother. She's not doing well. She's sick. Like, it's truly up to me now to make the difference here. All right, fine. Nice. Good. Good. I like it. Flipping bullish. I love it. Give us a bullish closure nicely above here. And yeah, we're gonna go long after that closure. Yeah, and stop loss will be below that demand. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Euro is still a little bit patiently a patience game here. It's coming. I do believe it's coming, but I think we have to be you have to be a little bit patient with the euro against the yen. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, close above that level. And if you do close above it, fantastic. If you don't, not fantastic. Where's the scoreboard for the month only, not the total? The month has just started. So we don't have anything yet. Looking forward to this month though. Ooh, look at that strong reversal here. Okay. Taking out the highs and reversing here. Yeah, the closure 30 minutes. Let's see where we end up here. Flipping bullish on the daily. Do you choose above wicks closures or above body closures? Body closures above. Yeah, body closures. Body closures for sure. If you close this 30-minute candle like this below, I'm gonna go to the lower time frame. I'm gonna see what's happening here. All right, so if you close it bullish above, fantastic. If you don't, I'll go to the lower time frame, see what's popping. Another one, like look at GJ's, indeed setting up nicely as well here, above that high here. That is true. That is true. Euro is still looking, you know, all the confidence from the euro are nicer. But yeah, let's see. GG entry. Well, I think that this is nice, and the reason why it's nice is because of the following. You have this range holding resistance right here. You have this one holding resistance right here, right? Overall bigger range, support. If you can close above it, then yeah, you have something nice here. You have something nice. I do like the euro against the yen still better, but yeah, based up on the metrics and things that we're looking at. This low, this higher high formation right now, right? So higher low continuation or breakout continuation. It really depends here. So it could be a low, high, higher low, and then a higher high. And then looking for the continuation here. And when zooming out overall in this whole range, you know, it's actually quite nice. We start looking for longs here rather than shorts here, obviously. Right? We're not looking for shorts here. We're looking for shorts up here. In case, or here, we're looking for shorts. Yeah, let's say here. Okay. Maybe here, but usually there. Okay, in this case, you know, I'm looking for longs right here, especially when looking at the the yen basket. We have a nice reaction, so let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute close for gold. If you really close bearish below here, then we have to start going to the lower time frame and see, okay, that could just be a simple rejection here. Is the next step to come down and put your stop loss above and to look for further continuation into that range if the dollar decides to push us through as well here. So there are multiple scenarios for gold. If we did close, however, on the 30-minute above here, then I would be much more bullish for gold, because you have the daily flip, you have the 30-minute closure, and you know, that means that potentially this demand would have been strong enough to just push us up and close above here, which gives us a nice low to put our stop loss below. But if that's not the case and you close bearish underneath after swiping the previous highs, yeah, then we have to go to the lower time frame and see from there. Do you smoke cigars, Lorenzo? Really, 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 really occasionally. Really occasionally. So yeah, let's see where our closure is at. I really like how the euro against the yen is setting up here. I really like it. In case you were wondering if we're still interested in that trade, yes, we are. We definitely are, or at least I am. Where do you live? I'm right now still for already 3 years in Bali, in Indonesia right now. On an island. Do I miss my country? I do not really miss my country. I would love to be there for, you know, a couple days, or, you know, a week or two, and then enjoy and then come back. It's the people. No offense. No offense. There are a lot of amazing Dutch guys out there. I have really good friends in the Netherlands. I have a big group of friends in the Netherlands. But the overall energy levels of the people here and the people there, and there is just a massive difference, guys. Like, it's weird to say hi to somebody on the street in my country. Think about that. It's just practically weird to say hello on the street. Like, they're looking at you like you're an idiot. It's just really the case. Here it's like, hey, what's up? Hi, hey man, how are you? Good to see you. Like, you know, conversation. It's just it's more pleasant. Okay. And especially where I'm from, everything is super rushed. I feel the fear in people. When I talk to people in the street in the Netherlands, I feel their fear, because they're not used to it. They're not used to having a nice conversation with me about the sun and the moon. It's like I feel the fear. Hard to explain. Hard to explain. $30 seconds. And if we close below, which we're probably gonna do, we're gonna go to the lower time frame here. I wanna see what's going on. What do you think about crypto market? Don't get me excited. Okay, closure below. All right. Okay. So 5 minutes. Not enough demand, okay? This was nice. Was a nice reaction initially, but it was not enough to push us and break us out here. So that's not a good sign. So what if I place a short? Wait 1 second. At this break, place my stop loss below or above the high. Where the London lows. Target the London lows. Swiping the lows. I mean, this is a nice setup. I like this as well, to be honest. Was a nice fake out, a nice closure above here, a nice swipe of the London highs. Yeah. Yeah. It's worth definitely worth it. So we broke that low. Nice closure, stop loss above the highs and target the London lows here. Doesn't really matter. We still have enough potential. Yeah. Entry 1%, stop loss above the lows and target the lows right here. Give us that push. Okay, nice. Nice pullback. And then a flip and then entry. And we target the London lows here. Yeah. Okay, I'm in a trade. Stop loss above the highs, the 30-minute highs, and the target is 1820, which is the London lows. Oh. Give me 1 second. We're in a short right now, guys. Just to clarify, but I clicked away my my entry here, or my broker. One second. Where is my account? There we go. There we go. 1 second, fam. I need to reload. Oh, I need to log in again. I forgot my details. Okay, there we go. We're targeting the London lows after swiping the London highs. We flipped, we failed to create a higher high and close above it here. So I'm leaning more towards bearish momentum for gold right now. Don't enter the euro against the yen trade. Yeah, if we have the opportunity, if the opportunity presents itself, then definitely. Still patiently waiting here. We're not there yet. Sellers, yeah. So TP will be at the London lows, which is gonna be at yeah. The problem is with Blackpool, they don't allow the for some reason it's very strange, the Asian session range. So I need to look at the other chart here. That is gonna be at. Give me 1 second. We're back. Okay, perfect. We're back. Okay, I don't know what happened here. Euro is coming down a little bit, so be patient with the euro against the yen. Be patient with the euro against the yen here. All right. Let's go gold. Let's come down. I have to say it was a nice manipulation here. All right, if we closed that 30-minute candle buffer, I would have been much more bullish. Because that proved me that we flipped the daily plus a closure above the highs. That means that this demand here, you know, could potentially lift us up and break out, but that was not enough demand to push us actually break through here. So for a particular reason, after taking out and swiping the London highs, I'm now interested in just being patient, entering in the middle of the London range. So it's literally the average range of the London session, and then go for the lows rather than the highs again. EJ heading for these London lows. All right, the moment we will get to these lows, we will look at it and reevaluate here, unless we will break and we will push us up and close above here. I think then it's time to push us further and create that what we said before, a lower low, initial higher high, potential higher low, and then a breakout. Are we in the trade? Yes. You can see my entry below, by the way. Okay, just so you know. In the middle of the London range, targeting the lows. What do you mean with Blackwood not accepting the Asian rate? Yeah, so for some reason the chart itself does not, you know, there is a problem, there is a bug in regards to the Asian session. It doesn't show the right session in the right timing here. So I have to go to a 1 to look at the London lows here. To show me where the London highs and London lows are for that particular region. Okay. Dollar index has the same problem? Okay. Which broker? Stop loss above the highs for me. And the reason why I do that is I kind of like that setup, right? So you enter. Usually why I like this trade so much is because you have this initial range. The highs from the London are already swept. And then I like to enter something in the middle of the range because this is like the average. We call this the kind of the ATR where we look at the average range of the London session. And then I think the probability is higher that it goes to the lows now than back up to the highs now. So for that probability, you know, and when the probability is higher, you do this like 10 times, 20 times, I will be right more often than wrong, and therefore I will make money. So that's kind of like the reason why I used to enter right here in that range, and we have created that low. So we broke, we pushed up, we came down, and now we're looking at hopefully the continuation. We'll see. Let's smash up that like button, fam. All right. Okay, the euro is an interesting one. There we go. Very curious to see how we react from this 5-minute level here, this 5-minute zone here, which is automatically, I believe, the value area high. Yeah, value area high. Yeah. Okay, solid. Yeah, no, I definitely want to see that confirmation then. So, like, especially if you see that bullish flip here for the euro against the yen here on the 1 hour or like the 30-minute. But yeah, no, I love it. I love it. I think there's a lot of potential here. But show us that confirmation first. Okay. I only have 3K in my trading account. What lot size do you recommend? Use a pip lot calculator, bro. Okay, depending on the stop loss and the amount of pips you're looking at, and they have, you know, it will eventually tell you, or you just, you know, you measure the average pip value of your pair. So let's say one pip is $1 or $10 or whatever the case may be. You just know that. Do you think it's possible to risk 1 or 2% with a $100 account? I think that's completely fine, as long as you know what you're up to, bro. As long as what you're up to. I just started my second FTMO challenge and the spreads are much bigger. Is this something shady? Could be. Could definitely be the case here. We had like kind of a discussion, I would say, on in our Discord about it. I'm like, guys, just understand that what you need to do is you need to look at it different. There is no holy grail. All right? Let me set this straight right now. There is no holy grail in the prop firm industry. Okay? There is no holy grail. There is not that one prop firm that's perfect. And that's everything that's always perfect. No. Accept that it's not perfect. And with that acceptance, try to see what you can make out of it. Okay? I'm talking about get funded, get your money back, try everything in your power to just slowly but steadily get that sorted. So you're in it risk-free, and from there on, you can do whatever you want to do. Right? You got your refundable feedback, done. Get that sorted. If you think, oh, but yeah, I don't want to invest too much, start with a smaller account. Get your refundable feedback, get your first payout maybe. Use that money for another account. Play with your profits, scale that up. Okay? Accept that the game is partially rigged. There is no holy grail here. If you really wanna have a really good prop firm, you go to a prop firm, like an official prop firm, where you pay $5,000 for a $50,000 account. And you straight away, you don't have to do a challenge, you get funded right away. Okay? There are a lot of platforms out there that provide that with much better spread, much better services, and so on and so on. Okay? Why? Because if you pay $5,000 and you have, for example, lose 10%, your position automatically closes and they break even. But if they give you $50,000 for $200, then they don't break even. You get my point? So it's kind of like, okay, look at it differently. But it's still amazing. Accept that it's rigged. Okay? Partially. Okay, I don't know which one is better than the other ones. You know, I've done my personal research. I know that some are better than others, but they're not perfect. All right? So for that particular reason, accept it. Get your refundable feedback, get funded, and you're in it risk-free. Try to make the best out of it. Use that for scaling purposes. Johnny says, if you sell, I'm gonna buy. All right, let's see how after 100 trades who's gonna win here. I like that. There are only 100% sure rule in trading. If you don't trade, you won't lose. If you ignore that rule, then you're risking your money. So there is a probability that you will lose. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Hey, just follow your gut, follow your probability, and just play with it, man. No emotions, man. No emotions. Get it out of your system. Okay? Get it out of your system. Can I know what about the eurjpy? Yeah, we're waiting. Patiently waiting for an expansion, and after the expansion, we look for entries. What's the reason for selling? Go a little bit back into the charts or in the stream. Okay. Go a little bit back. Lorenzo, I'm trying to reach fund and export. Okay, try to go into their Discord. All right, they help you out there. Prop firm trading now changing for simulation trading. It has always been this way, bro. It has always been this way. They just now have to mention it, or you're seeing them suddenly mentioning it. That's another layer. Nick says you got to look at it as a business and create a plan for yourself. That's it, man. Yeah, that's it. Don't get emotional, fam. Even when we win, you know? It's not only when we lose, it's also when you win. Don't get too excited. It's nice, but don't get too excited. Please explain the reason for this entry. I've already done it a lot of times. So go back a little bit. Go back into the chart, or in the chart. I said again, into the stream, and you will have your answer here. Do I think that prop firms are still an amazing tool? I think absolutely. I absolutely think that that it's amazing if you have the opportunity, but just don't rush it, right? I think that's what helped me tremendously, especially now with the no time limits and stuff. I think that you will, you can really take it slow and steady, I think it's gonna be fine. Did you live with your family in Bali? So yeah, my son is also in Bali. Absolutely. Yeah, I love it. You know, he's growing up in the, you know, the ocean. Not in the ocean, around the ocean. Well, practically in the ocean. Okay, there's a lot of ocean here. Coconuts for breakfast. Any update on my Forex Funds? No update so far. No update so far. Yeah. Yeah, no, not really. Not really. Some platforms like Fund Next and my Fund X offer free contests for prizes. Are they legit or just scam? I think they're legit. Abhishek, we also have news in 1 hour. Yes, we have the job openings, I believe. The jobs openings, yeah. Okay, check to use 30. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we can do that. We can do that. It's looking not that good. Okay. That's not looking that strong. Ooh, yeah, no. Weekly. It's yeah, it's definitely not looking that fantastic right now. Okay. Daily. Aye. Consolidation, expansion, then the consolidation, and then fall. 4 hour. Mid down sloping trend right now at the moment. We might have a bounce here though. We might have some support soon. Around this this low right here. Okay, this particular low. You know, this is like the catalyst of a nice solid expansion, so I take that quite serious. So I think that this is definitely a level to look at. 33,000, 37. But yeah, it's still looking quite bearish to me, to be honest, on the lower time frames. Higher high, lower low. We're trying to hold on towards this low here, but yeah, you need to break this high, for example, for further potential continuation to the upside. I think that if you break this low here, then yeah, we could go and come back to the 33,037. All right. Yeah, 32,037 is a nice target here. Wait to see how we react now at this low, because we're reacting from that low, right? 1 minute. Yeah, wait for this high to be taken out if you want to start looking for reversals. I think that until now you need to break the low and look for continuation to the downside if you're interested in further continuation to the downside. It is not looking that strong. Okay, quite bearish to me, to be honest. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Ah, man, the NFP. Who's gonna trade the NFP on a Friday? Let me know in the chat here. Are you gonna be one of these guys that are gonna trade the NFP? If so, we will organize an event for it for sure. We will definitely be there. 492 likes. Let's get these likes up a little bit. We have 1,000 people watching. So, you know, let's just smash it. Like a 1-2. Yeah, once it starts breaking this low, you will see a strong continuation. It will go quick from there. Too much consolidation. But yeah, our stop loss is quite wide. Our take profit is quite clear. So it's fine. Yeah, we have news. Yeah, we have news. Let's see if you should hold it or not during the news. Let's see. It depends where we're at. It depends where we're at. Euro USD. I heard some things about the Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD is coming up. Okay. Strong. There we go. All right, I might close it on break even. Let's see how he closes. Let's see what we have. Yeah. Euro against yen is setting up. So this is exactly what we're waiting for. I like that. I like that a lot here. Yeah, I'm exiting on my position right now for gold here. Okay, I'll tell you exactly why. Back at around our entry again. Hanging around our entry. Let me confirm that with the euro real quick. Let me see what we have. Yeah. We're out of our gold trade here. Hovering. Not much happening here, but what is happening is important to mention, and that is the dollar. The dollar is starting to come down after we have taken out the highs here. I was like, okay, the euro is coming up quite strong. Gold is not really moving, but it's definitely trying to push us further down here. So this is only a good thing for our next trade. Which is exactly what I was waiting for. That's the euro against the yen here. So yeah, no pull through for gold here. If you do decide to come up, then the next target will be. It's still the same. It's still the same thing. So if you see that closure above the highs, I still look for that continuation, but then I just zoom out a little bit. Okay. Lorenzo, trust the market? Yeah. The dollar is definitely our best indication here. If the dollar held above and closed above here, we'll probably held our position, sit our position out. If you want, you could potentially still hold your trade and just leave it running and see where it goes. But we can always look for re-entries. We can always look for re-entries. Same for gold. We can always look for re-entries right away. News soon, yes. We have news coming. Let me look at the news real quick. Yeah, we still have some time. We still have some time. Close to gold, yes, for sure. Engineered equal highs, if you know, you know. Dollar index, okay, if you're gonna manipulate the highs here, fantastic. If you come back up here and shoot up, beautiful. We look for a re-entry for gold. Our initial entry was here. Next entry could be. Let me look at this this range. Perfect. When you close your position, okay, please emphasize it a little bit. Okay, I'll try my best. I'll try my best, bro. Sometimes I think I'm super clear, but then I'm apparently not that clear. But it depends on the person, I think, also. You keep it natural, stay in your bag like you wearing satchels. Hey, baby, you a godsend, just missing the sandals. But still, you ain't missing much. Put your hands on my back, just a different touch. Put your ass on my plate, I don't skip the lunch. I don't skip the brunch, not the dinner neither. And we hella close, not a centimeter. Getting in between this, all you two turned up. Never turned down though when it's big. Let me know if it was clear or not. Thank you. Let me know in the chat. Okay. My opinion, I said it a couple times. It's pretty clear there. But I cycle, I swim and I run, whatever you need. I'll try out the line with the dick. Turn on the lights, take a flick. Just don't be running this shit. Hey, I can see you as my chick. Nah, I can see you as my bitch. You keep it natural, stay in your bag like you wearing satchels. Hey, baby, you a godsend, just missing the sandals. But still, you ain't missing much. Money says need to pay attention to the stream on background. I agree. I do agree. I do definitely agree here. Okay. Regardless, we can find re-entries. That's no problem. And if you really want to hold it, hold it. That's it. Okay.
But if you play stay, baby, have a seat on my face every day, any day, every time, all the time, in my mind, summertime, dinner time. I just wanna see you cross the finish line, feeling like Jimmy, I give you this Johnson. Know you like filming that content. All in your bank and I never pull out. I just like making deposits. Yeah, you keep it natural, stay in your bag like you wearing satchels. Hey, baby, you a godsend, just missing the sandals. But still, you ain't missing much. Put your hands on my back, that's a different touch. Put your ass on my plate, I don't skip the lunch. I don't skip the brunch, not the dinner neither. And we hella close, not a centimeter. Getting in between.
All right, next up, we will do exactly the same thing.
Don't ever switch. No, you've been looking, won't find it like this. No, you've been looking for a nigga that.
Look at this right now, guys. This is our new entry for gold. Okay, and this is gonna help us tremendously. Let me emphasize this real quick. Okay. Okay, our next trade, that will be the confirmation here. High, low, low, low. Okay, this one right here. In case we had that break, we had a better entry last time. But if you have that break, you have that extra confirmation that you need here. Okay, so what I'm looking for now is the following. Is this area of resistance, support, support, support. If we break this, I'm looking for continuation further to the downside right here. Targeting the lows right there. Okay? If you're still in, you should be in exactly on break even right now. You should be maybe slightly in profit. So it's up to you to decide what you want to do. If you want to hold it, or if you want to wait for that extra confirmation that we're going to wait for right now, which the dollar gave us an indication for. So that closure below is going to help us with our continuation break to the downside. We have a couple levels to look at: 1820, 1817. And then the final target will be the lows, and the reason why that could happen, if you see the dollar continuation, you fake out, and we're just going to come up again. So we just manipulate the lows and then push up again. Then you have that confirmation from the gold where you then break the lows and you can look for the continuation. And the Asian lows are also right there, which are interesting to look at as well. Okay, so there's definitely some a lot of potential here. Euro yen looking great, but at the same time, we'd love to see more volume here. Do you think it can go back down to the 18.29 first before continuing down? Yeah, if that happens and you see that rejection, then yeah, let's look at the lower time frame here. If you start to close above it, yeah, that would invalidate everything. Then I would look for longs rather than shorts. Anything underneath the 1829 or the 1830, you could say, I would still be interested in looking for the shorts right here. Any tips for beginner traders? Track what you do. Track what you do, brother. As your chart looks so nice, clean, sometimes mine looks like a Christmas tree. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there, definitely. I trade with no stop loss, sir. Is that good? It depends on your. It depends. It depends. You would say no, but it depends. Yeah. It really depends on the you know, yeah, on a lot of different things. And then we have the Asian lows right here. I think it's important to highlight them as well. Very simple. Okay. Higher time frame flipped or took out the London highs, manipulated it, immediately reversed. Now building a lot of, yeah, you could say sell side below. I think most of these orders are built around here. We are holding above it, right? So what I want to see is I want to actually break below it. And then look for the continuation to the London low. TP point at the London low. Secure yourself there for sure. And then look further to the, yeah, then to look at the, you know, potential Asia continuation if there is a potential here. If there is a chance here. Okay. Well, that's where we would secure ourselves for sure. Yeah, the euro is looking interesting here. Euro against the yen. The yen is probably coming down. Like we said, I think we're still trading below that 4-hour zone. Yeah, we have been rejected there. There we go. I like that. Okay, so this is what the yen does so much. All right, it comes up creates a massive expansion, it flips, it reverses. It leaves that liquidity above. It comes down to take the lows, but then comes back up to go into that high, to take out these highs that initially left, including filling up that imbalance, to then turn around again. So then the question is, which one is stronger? Is it the euro? Is it the dollar? Is it the British pound? Is it the New Zealand dollar? Whatever the case may be. When I look at the euro against the yen, I see a very clean range. And I see us holding here, and I see us also being now back at that low. I see also that the highs are not there yet. They're not taken out yet. We have not taken out the previous highs before. You have that the gap above there as well. So all in all, the potential there is something I'm interested in. So what I'm looking for is I'm actually looking to long around here, to wait for an expansion up, take profits along the way. Hopefully see us breaking out, taking out the highs, to then come back into this high where I could then start looking for shorts again. So for that particular reason, I like it a lot. It just, the question is, the confirmation lays around, in my opinion, the closures around there. So you see these constant wicks. If you start forming an expansion from this demand, you create a higher low, so you have a lower low, internal higher high, higher low, higher high closure for further continuation. So I like it a lot, but it's just a patience game for that matter. Same for gold. Abiub says, what's up, Lorenzo? What's up, man? How are you, brother? Yeah, news in 30 minutes. So do take that in consideration. We might see some lower volume here, but at the same time, we have the New York Stock Exchange open. Is it worth the trade? I think I want to take it. Yeah. If you close below, yeah. If you close below. Cameron says, hello Lorenzo, I'm in the V3. I have a question about the decision you made. Can I message you on Discord about it? Sure. How much is the rent in Bali? The rent in Bali costs you somewhat between a couple $100 per month, all the way up to tens of thousands of dollars a month. It depends on what you're looking for. Yeah, I love it. Are you looking for golden longs? Well, I'm looking for longs if you close above the London highs. But until then, I'm interested in actually looking for the London lows, to be honest. So, yeah. For now, I remain quite bearish unless we break and close above here. Lorenzo, what was the reason when you closed the gold to $1 came down? I started to see that we were forming that support for gold. We were right around our entry, so I was like, it's better to close it. Wait for further confirmation again. Risk, stop loss will be the same. There we go, we're gonna go. You see how we're holding here? 1 minute left for the 30-minute closure as well as the New York Stock Exchange opening here. I like how we're moving. I like how we're moving here. A lot of people is talking about GJ, is that correct? Yeah, okay, GJ, wait for the breakout. You see that? Same level. It comes up, but it's not breaking out. Ten seconds. Albrick and 3. Good. Rejection. Entry. Same risk. Same like before. So not much has changed. We have now closed below that support and we're tapping into that zone. And I think the London lows are a likely scenario that we're heading towards the London lows. This is where I want to secure myself. GJ, look at GJ. Yeah, let me look at the yen again. Yeah, you're talking about this zone, EBOM. I saw your message. Good morning, Lorenzo. Yen index has a 4-hour breaker block, which could create upwards move initially, like you said, but then a downwards move in yen pairs if sets up bullish inside the break block. Okay. Yeah, thank you, James. I like it. Ooh. Stopless but dies. Same entry. Same risk as before. Yeah, so that's the confirmation I wanted to see personally. We had the 30-minute closure, so for me it's perfect. It's fine. I'm gonna set an alert on GJ. Euro-yen confluence. Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning of the stream. A lot of things coming together there. In Discord, Lorenzo, time to eat last 10k on a gold short today. Hope he made the right decision though. Hope he made the right decision. Followed his rules. Most important part. Then is how many charts we look at today? 2 charts. 2-1. Gold and euro against the yen or GJ. Oh no, wait, 3. Maybe GJ. But preferably euro against the yen in case we break out. Rafael says gold is naughty today. Lovely gold. Lovely gold. I like silver more. I mean, I like to buy silver, like physical silver. I prefer it over gold, personally. It matches my style a little bit more. Silverware, yes, silver. Spoons, you name it. Necklaces. Bracelets. No, necklaces. Or white gold. That's also true. What's your favorite watch? Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, I like a lot. Rolex Day-Date. Green dial. Lorenzo, do you ever trade silver? I don't personally, just curious. I do not trade silver on like a lower time frame too much. Not really, to be honest. Hypers already got emotional damage. Don't focus too much on emotion, bro. It's just a trade. That's it. It's just a trade. Who cares? You win, you lose one. You track everything you do, and you know after 50 trades how much you're at, how deep you're in. Same if you win. You don't have to be super excited when you win either. It's not only being not upset when you lose. It's also not being too excited when you win. It goes both ways. Euro is pushing us though. If you ever get too excited for one trade, you have a heart attack before you reach your goals. My friend, I agree. I agree. GJ is going. Yeah, GJ, EJ are coming down. Japanese yen is actually getting rejected right here at the high, like we're talking about. That's what you want to see. So give us that that push. Euro looks clean. Looks very clean as well. Lorenzo, I had to put my dog Hachi down this morning. My condolences, mate. Take it easy, brother. Sometimes more things are important than trading, bro. So take some time for yourself. It doesn't matter. You know, it's always hard. Should we hold the gold trade? Yeah, definitely we're gonna hold it here because we have that. We have this zone above here. We have, let's say, this area that I'm actually holding to. If we break out and we manipulate the highs, yeah, we have our stop loss placed above here. Because if we break above here and we close above here, yeah, we might be actually flipping bullish on the day on the higher time frame here. So we had our confirmations, right? Let's be honest here. We had our closure below that support. We closed below it. We manipulated the London high. The London low were right there. The idea was to just take that trade, take it to the London low, manipulate the London lows as well. Then secure yourself, take profits and put your stop loss on break even. And then see if you can continue. If he didn't manipulate the London highs, I would probably be more on the bullish side before already. Lorenzo, are you aware that this may be the low of the week? Yeah. Like I said at the beginning, we could see a bounce from that exact level, 1815. But I'm just playing the swiping game here, so the London kill zones, let's say. Any closure above the highs, potentially gonna flip it here. And this also counts for the euro against the yen. Okay, out. Strong turnaround here. Bullish turnaround here after closing below. Forget about the London lows. Next closure is in 15 minutes. All right, nice. Pujas is are you happy? No, I'm not happy, but I'm also not really sad about it either, to be honest. All right. There we go. Dropping now. Yeah. Crazy manipulation, guys. That's it. Crazy manipulation. Okay, no closure here above. Not gonna re-enter right away. I still think it could come down if that's the case, if you close below it again. But that's just crazy stuff. Okay. So manipulate London high, coming down, breaking the lows, then going again for the previous highs, then flipping and closing down, and then turning around. Could be. Could be. Euro, very clean direction. Nice bounce from the value area high. I'm waiting for that turn, for that confirmation, and I will still take in a second position today on the euro yen because we have been waiting for it a couple hours, and it makes sense. Our lovely gold. Yeah, so usually I'm like, okay, we took a loss, so I'm not going to enter again. I'm not going to re-enter another position here. But the euro against yen is it's something I've been waiting for all day. And is now looking to now we're going to start seeing the volume here. So we have now news coming. I think after the news, if you see that closure above here, I think about entering that long setup for the euro against the yen here. Okay. We also have a 4-hour closure. No, just a 1-hour closure. Okay, it's fine. But we have this higher high and then a higher low. And now we're looking to break out. Continuation. For the people that are new, one more time, last time. We have this high right here. Okay, that high is where we came into. We got rejected at this high. The yen does this all the time. Literally all the time. Where it comes up, it manipulates the lows, then everyone thinks it's going to go down further, it's going to come up again, it takes out the initial internal highs, fills up the gap and comes down. So if the yen pushes further down, it's only good for us in regards to the euro and so that's one here. Then for the euro, from a euro perspective, if you go to the euro index, we are at 12-hour support or daily support. Okay, we have this range right here. We tapped into this particular low. We're holding here nicely, so that's good to know. We actually bounced off internally from this low. Right here, we created an internal high here. And now we're kind of trying to push up. So the euro is looking nice. The yen is looking weak. 1 + 1 is 2, so euro yen long. Okay. We're at the bottom of a range. So I'd rather go long here than short, unless we flip it completely here. And the targets are, you know, we don't have taken out any liquidity here. We have that massive high here. That's a super interesting high I'm looking at. Because if you can get to that zone, we have a fantastic trade here. Of course, if you come here already, yeah, you want to take some profits along the way and secure yourself here. Guys, do you see January seeing price action better than September? Yeah, October definitely better than September usually, for sure. This is just crazy stuff for gold here. Don't get me wrong, but October is tend to be much better than September. Yeah, so euro yen. I think the actual breakout will happen soon here. So let me go back. Let's open the yen. Yeah, indeed, like said, this is a nice breaker point for the yen. It's kind of like that breaker high. That means that if you break that, then I'm actually looking to go and to see if it breaks this, and then I think we have our entry as well. So yeah, second chance here. I like it. What are you looking at right now when there is a fake out, couple candles after the price goes up in that direction? So the thing is about it, you know, it could easily still come down here after it closes below and flip. Depending on the situation, I re-enter. Okay, but usually, so most of the time, I tend to let this pair aside and just forget about it for now. So I'm not going into that trading mentality where I'm trying to chase, right? Trying to get my profits back purely because now I think it's gonna go. And if it then again goes against me, yeah, then it's kind of like a then it's a really annoying situation you're in, right? Mentally as well. So for that particular reason, usually I tend to just leave it unless a new situation shows itself. So like a completely like invalidation of a trade or like a new kind of scenario. Yeah, news in 5 minutes, so definitely let's wait for the news here. How much do you risk a trade? Around, you know, almost 2% in this case on this account, but on my overall account, it's of course, it's like 0.3%, so around $3,000. So it depends how I see it. You know, based upon my current account, it was 2%. But if you look at my like trading portfolio, it's less than 2%, of course. So I could do this hundreds of times, and then you know, anticipate the same rules here. What is your opinion? Some people just copy your trades. I feel that someone could make money just copying what you're doing, but at the end of the day, you want to learn. It depends on the people. Some people are coming here to do that and then also want to learn. Some people don't care. They just care about trading. I see some people in the chat that only send you messages about a current trade, not about, you know, learning. That's fine. Everyone has their own rules and own reasons to join the stream. So I'm not judging whatsoever. Like, I think you should make your own decisions here. For learning, we have everything, right? We have the platform, we have our Discord, we have the people, we have everything for you if you want to. But if you don't, then it's fine. It's completely fine. If you just want to take trades, then it's also fine. It really depends on your personal preferences. Okay. If you copy trades, though, understand that we're playing a long-term game here, okay? Not every trade is going to be a winner, and not every trade is going to be a loser. Facts. So, if you are copying, then at least, you know, join the whole ride. Join the journey, rather than specifically just one-time stream, because that's definitely not going to help. So, that it totally depends on the situation. Good day, Lorenzo. My chat got flooded. I see that you are on 100x leverage. How much is the margin per 0.001? Which broker is it? So it's this is Blackpool. I have Vantage. I have Blackpool Markets. I think that 100x is the max. I think we shouldn't look at higher. I don't think it's really necessary, but it depends on what you're looking for. as well. And what kind of account you have. Nick says, give the man a fish and you feed his family for one day. Teach him how to fish, feed his family a long time. Learning is the best way. I agree. I agree. Okay, news coming. I'm actually very curious to see what gold will do here. Can news affect euro pair? Yeah, 100%. So if the dollar gets affected hard, then the euro will react to that. So that's why we're patiently waiting also for this trade here. To see what's going to happen here. So yeah, let's see at the news. 1 minute left. I'm very curious to see what will happen with gold now, because we took out the London highs. We came down. We closed below. We manipulated that as well. So we manipulated it twice. We both manipulate the highs and lows now. Now the news will come. And now the question will be what the... this will determine the direction. Alright. Strong reaction here. There we go, we're gonna come down right now, right? Yeah, okay. Manipulate the highs, come down here. Manipulate the highs, manipulate the lows, manipulate the highs. News come. And we come down. Direction good, timing. Unfortunately, that's the hardest part here. Can anyone tell the gold buy or sell at the moment? Just look at the charts, brother. You will see it. MM says, huge day for me. Congratulations, my friend. We win some, we lose some. Sometimes you win, sometimes I win. We're still back at the same level though. There is still nothing changed here. We're still back at that same level. Let's go to the dollar real quick right now. So dollar is pushing up further. Yeah, it's very interesting here. We have now, we came above the highs here. But it looks good. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the London lows, fam. I think this was supposed to be our trade. This was supposed to be our trade here. London lows target. If not, maybe coming down to the Asians. The Asian lows here in between, looking at this level as well. So pay very close attention to this low, in case you break the highs. Oh, wow. Wow, look at the dollar. Yeah, that's good stuff for the dollar again. Very, very good stuff here. Yeah, gold's going down. Yeah, so let's see how far we take it. But that was our initial move. The question is though, let's imagine news come. Would have I taken a trade just before the news? Not sure. Not sure. Purple ones as well decided. I hate news. So it's actually good. It's just unfortunate that this is the second manipulation here. So you had the London high swipe. You had to change character initially coming down and then still pushing us up to manipulate the highs to then come down. Which is overall still, yeah, it's just crazy stuff around the news to still manipulate the lows eventually. Roddy says low, high, then low again. Yeah. You know, this is always just a trick. This is for me, makes me always feel a little bit better. You know, you can lose a trade, but at the same time, know, okay, where did they want to take price to? If they actually really start pushing up right now and breaking above, then I'm like, okay. Now I know, okay, yeah, this is what they wanted to do. How to know which is London low and high or Asian low and high? So you have a chart called the Asian session range. You use that indicator, bro. You'll get there. Asian session range. Okay. How much money did you make this year so far? Over 6 figures. But at the end of the year, I have my yearly closure. So I will talk about it more often at the end of the year. So the yearly closure will be nice. We'll talk about it then. Less than a year before though. Less than in 2020. Sorry, no, 2 years before, 2021. Okay, London lows done. London lows taken out. Vortex win for me today. Congrats. Congrats, my brother. Good job. Yeah, London lows taken out here. Now you're back here. Asian lows next. Big chance you're gonna continue here. Still an AJ? No, we have not entered. Unless we break the highs, like we said before. And next up, if we come down and we start breaking the lows here, then 18 is definitely where you have to pay very close attention to. Like this zone. If you're in a short still from our, let's imagine that you're still in our trade. So you took your entry here or above. take profit here for sure. After the long lows, you take profits. If you're still in, I'm not sure if you are. I'm not. But if you are, then yeah, let me know who's still in gold, just to know. Otherwise, we can go to another chart in a second here. Still holding, yeah? Clark, Malik, still in. Still running with a small lot. I'm still in. Alright, I am already took some profits. Okay, yeah, then this is where you take profits. After the London lows, you take profits. He says, I hope you're in line with Netflix. Hey, Gigi, how are you? Let me see Netflix. I will check it later. Did we help here? I actually want to see it real quick. Show us. Yeah, no, we have not broken that low yet, so... yeah. Yeah. Interesting zone, GG. I like it. Let's see how far we take it. Two profits, stop loss and break even for runner. Okay. Yeah. If you are in the trade, please secure yourself here. I wonder where you guys put your stop loss, to be honest. To be really honest with you guys. I wonder where you guys put your stop loss. Or you have no stop loss. It depends. It depends. Sometimes it's actually very good. In this case, it was a good decision. Sometimes it's not a good decision. So I don't know how you guys do it with stop losses and stuff. But if you're still in this trade, then the London low is now done. And next up is 1818. Okay, well, the chat is happy again. I see you now. I see you. You're happy again, huh? Look at this. Look at the sentiment here. Look at the sentiment in the chat here. Look at the people here are suddenly being active and happy, huh? Watching you. Okay. Yeah, so London low is taken out, so this was the DP point. No brainer, okay? I'm just gonna re-evaluate slowly, steadily, see where we at. No rushing, nothing. See where we can take like a new. Let's see. Shouldn't you have at least an emergency stop? Yeah, I do agree that. I mean, I just keep it simple, man. I risk my 0.5%, let's say, on average. And that's it. I see how it goes. Next one, see how it goes. Unless I see something happening on the correlated pair. So the dollar or something like that. That's when I would sometimes change or break even. But besides that... Oh my god, man. Look at this. Oh my god. Euro against the yen. Failed. Invalidated, okay. Oh my god, man. Look at gold today. Hey, welcome to the ride, cowboy. It's not always rainbow and sunshine right here, okay? Hope you secured yourself. Hope you took some profits if you were in that short. I hope you took some profits here and secured yourself at least at the London lows. Crazy chat as well. The chat's going nuts. I can imagine, man. Okay. Thank God I TP'd on 1919. Good. Yeah. Yeah, the London lows were perfect for it. At least for... You don't have to close your full position. But at least like 50% of your profits right there. And then you stop loss and break even, like we said before. But now, yeah. Just wait for structure, okay? Like, if people are gonna say, no, let's buy or sell right here. Bro. Based on what? Based on what? Alright. Like wait for the reaction here. Ah man. Yeah. Crazy day today. Wow. Oh man. Crazy New York session. Yen absolutely exploded. Gold up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So yeah, our Euro and Japanese yen trade is invalidated. No entries. I will set it in the Discord soon. That's why we wait for confirmations. Oh, it's back down again. Wow, what a surprise. Man, I'm gonna replay this chart after the stream. I'm gonna replay it and I'm gonna look at these highs and lows and the way it moved. Yeah, this is absolutely wild. I have not seen this that often here. At least there's more volume. Much more volume than in like a month ago. But man, that was crazy. Let's see what we have here. So we started ranging. Okay. Ace in session. Okay, that was the initial move. London manipulate the Asian highs. Came into that zone major resistance 1829. That was there. Okay. Tapped into the resistance. Came down. Broken close below. Manipulate the highs again. Oh no, sorry. This was the manipulation. This was the initial manipulation. We're like, okay, now we could come and see if we could go to the lows here. This looked like a this looked like a blue setup. I would take this setup day in, day out. Whenever I see this here, a strong wick closure here, manipulation at the 30-minute, taking out the highs, creating that internal structure, that internal low. Any day I would take this short towards the London lows, based upon the previous days. Again, taking out the previous highs, to then take out the lows, to then come up again all the way, almost taking out the previous New York highs, to then come down again. Damn, yeah, okay. Are you holding Euro Yen? No, we've never traded the Euro Yen. We were waiting for that confirmation. Yeah, look at gold, guys. This is crazy. We came up, now we're pushing. We come down, now we're pushing up. Where's the popcorn, man? Okay, let's sit it out a bit. See what we have here. Yeah, the lesson I'm thinking about, what's the lesson here? Avoid news could be a lesson. You know, that second manipulation at the highs. But that would then include a confirmation to the downside theory. Yeah, it's a crazy reaction today. Nothing more, nothing less. Is gold trending the opposite from the dollar? Yeah, it tends to go this direction indeed, bro. Yeah, but it's not always the case. So you need to confirm this every single day. All right, make sure you confirm it every single day here. Look at the dollar. Boom. Just take a look at the yen. What happened there? So yeah, the yen exploded after the news indeed. Which is actually very interesting. So I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into the yen later on and see what can actually occur here from now on. So I'm gonna dive a little bit into it here. Out of your reason, what could be the huge pump on the yen 12 minutes ago? Yeah, I have to look at the treasuries. This is what I want to look at. What are the bonds doing? And not just the US bonds, but the yen bonds as well here. And then I wanna go a little bit deeper into the yen in a second here. We'll do this after the stream. So I know for sure tomorrow what is actually happening here. And also based upon the US government bonds as well, I want to see what's happening there as well. I want to look at the bond market for the yen. That's the main reason. Lorenzo, why are you not buying it? Yeah, I mean... we could still see if you close this candle on the hourly, right? So you have this hourly candle closure, like this, or 30 minute, whatever. It's the same candle. Then you could still come for a wick fill, right? Or something in that matter. You still have not broken close above these specific highs we were talking about before. So yeah, I mean. What tends to happen is that you start to come down, you start to come up, and you start to slowly come down again, slowly but steadily, and then you start making like an actual move. Yeah. Thank you, yeah, James. Yeah, took out the previous lows, highs, now the lows. So now I'm like, okay, now let's wait now. Don't rush into trades here. I mean, it's up to you, of course, but Okay, for more entertainment, okay? Let's make sure you smash up that like button here. For entertainment purposes, make sure you subscribe. You watch the ride here. Hope you got your popcorn with you today because it's a wild ride so far. Crazier than I expected even today. Not gonna lie, didn't really expect such a massive massive volatility. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. Why don't you buy gold? Because I'm not 100% guaranteed that it's gonna go up right now. I think that this could be again another reaction to the downside here. Okay. No FOMO here. No FOMO right now, especially with that wick here. So no need to rush into a trade now, thinking it's gonna go to the moon. Okay, bro? At least my perspective here. Lorenzo, you made more than 6 figures. How much capital is that? Yeah, multiple 6 figures as well. So more than 500k. Yeah, so the end of the year you will see we're gonna release like a statement and stuff, and then we're gonna just talk about that, the yearly closure. Because yes, of course, we're doing more than just scalping and day trading and stuff. We have a lot of you know, we catch some other moves as well here and there. So yeah, you will see. Gonna be good. If I don't screw up next month, which I won't. Bank of Japan stepped in. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Let me see what's going on with the news. It has to be. Has to do with the yields. This is what I think is happening. Okay, I will figure it out. Figure it out after the stream. For these kind of moves, you play the extremes. Yeah, I get it. You go for the highs. You enter here. You look for the flip. You enter there. Something not that I personally not really like to do, to be honest. Going for these extremes. Because it's too variable, too volatile. It's too volatile. It's just too random, in my opinion. I rather have something that's more congruent, and that works just over the long term. But that could have been the right moment for today. Yeah, I agree. If you played that game here. Check dollar yen candle 1 hour. Yeah, let me look at the dollar yen as well. Let's see. Yeah, so 1 hour. Meh. Yeah, and this we're talking about like a and this is no joke here. We're talking about a 250, 70 or 70, no, almost a 300 pip move followed, and this is where it gets crazy. This is where it gets crazy, right? Followed by a 170 pip recovery in 10 minutes.
Bruh.
300 pip move to the downside, 170 pip move to the upside within 10 minutes. That is nuts here. Yeah, tomorrow I'm completely updated about the yen here. And what could be the long-term effect of this news? Is it that impactful, yes or no? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Gold's already coming down a little bit here, so that's why I'm saying no need to rush into trades, no need to FOMO in right now, thinking we're gonna go to the moon and beyond, to Mars and so on and so on. This could easily come down again. Ramesh says, thank God we did not enter. Yep. Yeah. Well, it's actually maybe even a good thing for the yen to have this move here and to see how it goes. But this is really remarkable. Okay, a quick 300 pip move down and then a quick 170 pip move up in a matter of minutes. Good luck. Good luck trading that. You know what the thing is? People then are so excited here. Let's imagine you are being in that trade right here. I can guarantee you, if you took that short, you are now going to close your position here. And not here. You're going to close it here. I can guarantee you that. I think that most people are like, wow. I'm done? I'm retired? And then no, boom. Yeah. It's crazy case. Absolutely. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys here today. Yeah, there is no trade for now. At least look at that. What can I do here? It's just that it's just a reality. You know, we were initially looking to price to see if it took out the London lows. Eventually, did take out the London lows. But then after that, man, up, down, up, down, up, down. The yen, boom, dollar, up, down. Good luck. Hope you guys had a good stream at least. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you took the trade, you had some, you know, you took some profits and you secured yourself, you got out. Lucky you got out. A little bit of profits here, but I hope tomorrow will not be like this, at least. Let's see. All right, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here for you, regardless here. But man, smash up the like button for us one more time here. Let's come back tomorrow at 7 a.m. sharp here, and let's enjoy the whatever. Let's get your popcorn ready. And we might see something else happening. Okay? You never know. Intervention happens out of the blue. I agree. I will figure it all out for tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, guys. Much love, fam. Much love. Hope you guys at least had some fun. That's all that matters. The lesson? I don't know what the lesson is today. Tomorrow? Probably will be another lesson here. Okay? Don't be too harsh on yourself. Don't get too emotional either. It's all part of the journey. We're gonna get it. Good luck, fam. And you know, I wish you all the best here also. Rick says thank you, man. Clark. Charm. Wish you the best. Bye-bye.